What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best Team Diamonds in MUT 23 right now for you guys to add to your squad. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to get free players, how to make coins, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. A lot to go over. So number one, at the moment that I'm making this video, which is going to be October 18th, Team Diamonds are not out. They are targeted for tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow, Wednesday, October 19th, likely around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. In this video, we're breaking down the best of the 32. Earlier this morning, we did drop a video showing you all 32 of these Team Diamonds and all of the attributes along with them. If you missed that video or if you want to go see it, check it out. It's going to be linked down below in the comments section as a pinned comment. As far as how you get these cards, they are going to be obtained via sets, and those sets are going to require specific players for that specific team. So for example, if you're doing the Green Bay Packers Donald Driver Team Diamond, it's going to require various cards that have Green Bay Packers chem on them, and that could be anything from core golds to core elites, and other cards from programs like Ultimate Kickoff, Campus Hero, Gridiron Guardians, you name it. So we don't know at this very moment the specifics, and some of these are going to cost more than others. We're just going to break down in this video the best ones to go after if you're just strictly looking for the best players. Now, if you're getting these cards for team chems, there's a lot of boosts that are going to make your theme teams a lot better. Number one, shout out to my guy Bobby V. Here's a full list of every single Team Diamond that's coming out and the team chems that they get. There is one kind of mistake on there. Jimmy Giles or Jimmy Giles, whatever his name is. I'm not even familiar with the player, which is hilarious because he actually played for the Eagles and I had no idea. He is going to get Titans chem, not Texans. Same thing with Charlie Joyner. So these are players that were with the Tennessee Oilers instead of the Houston Texans. So just one small fix there. And then also, each of these players get discounted abilities. Here's the full list of every player and all of the abilities and the AP cost on them. But also, and I think I reported this earlier in today's video earlier incorrectly, they're also going to get boosts to other players in your lineup with that same team chem. So if we take a look at Victor Greene, strong safety, he's going to give, if you have him in your lineup, +1 man coverage to all of the New York Jet players on your team. So if you're rocking a Jets theme team, all of them are going to get +1 to man. If you only have a handful of Jets, just those specific players. But the boost can help out in a lot of different ways. Now, my rankings are strictly going to be not on abilities and these boosts, but more so just the overall attributes on the card. So I just want to, want you to keep that in mind. And we're going to go through all of the major positions. That's kind of how I broke them down. I want to give you the best available at each position rather than just the only best available. So let's get right on into it. We're going to start at quarterback, Bert Jones, who I literally have never heard of ever. He's the best QB out of all of these cards, and it's actually a really, really good card. 87 speed, very respectable. He gets 93 throw power. I think the accuracies look pretty good. Short throw 93, mid 89 is, the only troublesome one, and then deep throw at 90, but I still think it's usable. 93 throw under pressure. He is a strong arm archetype QB, and it is worth noting that he'll get set feet lead for 3 AP. That's pretty important. There's a bunch of halfbacks and fullbacks, so we're going to take one of each here. Tyrell Davis, the best running back out of all of these Team Diamonds, 91 speed, 89 trucking, 92 break tackle. His catch rating isn't amazing. Like Matt Forte is the other halfback. He has better catch, but I think 70 is good enough to get the job done, and Tyrell Davis is just better everywhere else. And we can't see their spin or juke moves yet, but I think I'm confident saying Tyrell Davis is the best halfback. The best fullback is going to be Joe Perry for the 49ers. I wanted to pick Keith Byers because he's got much better catching, but at the end of the day, fullback, you're typically going to be using them to block, and he has better lead block and run block, and he has 91 speed, which is faster. So Joe Perry gets the nod, and the 82 catching isn't too shabby as well. He's probably not going to drop too many open passes. We got a couple of wide receivers to choose from. Number one, I think the flat out best out of all of them is going to be Charlie Joyner. He was a goon in MUT 22 last year, and this card looks pretty solid. I'm pretty sure he's 6 foot even, 92 speed, so that's tied with all of the fastest wide receivers in the game. The route runnings are all 90 plus, 91 short, 91 mid, and 93 deep, and then it gives you 90 catching as well. So all of the important attributes in the 90s, and he's really, really fast. Jacoby Jones is sneaky good. I like this card a lot. 91 speed. He's 6'4", at least that's what Google says. We'll see what happens when they put him in the game, but he should be 6'4", 91 short route running, 92 mid route running, and 92 deep. He also gives you catch at 90, so he's giving you good attributes there. He's also going to get 1 AP mid and elite, which is pretty good, obviously, for those, intermediate routes. And the third best wide receiver is going to be Donald Driver, who's 6 foot tall. The rest of the wideouts under 6 foot, or Hines Ward, only 90 speed, so Driver gets the nod here. 91 speed, 89 short route running, 91 mid, 91 deep. So the short route running is a little bit lower than the cards we've seen, but he also gives you 92 catch, 92 catch, and 92 catch in traffic. So those are the best 3 wide receivers. There are 4 different tight ends in the Team Diamond promo, and 3 of them have 89 speed. So we narrowed it down to this Pete Metzelar's card, who not only has the 89 speed, but he also is 6'7", 92 catch, 91 catch in traffic. Short route running's at 95. I wish his mid route running was a little bit better. 89 is good. If it was in the 90s, it would be better, but he also has the highest run block. So the speed, the height, and the 88 run block, I think, makes him super versatile. Offensive lineman, there's only 3 to choose from. The tackles are going to be the best. Willie Anderson, right tackle, 91 strength, 92 awareness, 90 run block, and 92 pass block. And then Tony Baselli, left tackle, 92 strength, 94 awareness, 94 pass block, 91 run block. Out of all of the offensive linemen, again, there's only 3 of them. Baselli is definitely the best one. Let's move over to defense. Only 1 defensive end out of all 32 Team Diamonds, so Kevin Carter gets mentioned in this video by default, but not a terrible card. 87 speed, 90 block shed, 94 power move. The finesse move is extremely low, but I think everything else is pretty solid about this card. Defensive tackles, 2 to choose from. I think Darnell Dockett's the best one. 80 speed, which makes him the fastest defensive tackle out of the 2. He gives you 2 of the big 3 in the 90s. That's block shed at 92, power move at 91, and the finesse move isn't bad at 84. He also gives you 95 tackle and 91 strength. So good looking defensive tackle there. A lot of middle linebackers. London Fletcher is the best one, most versatile, 90 speed, field general archetype. He's going to get 1 AP lurker, which is super important if you're using him as your middle linebacker. But even if you let the AI control him with that 90 speed, he gives you 91 zone coverage, 93 hit power, and 92 block shed. So he can play the run. He's a good user with the lurker, and if you let the AI control him, he's going to be pretty good in pass coverage. Just overall very well rounded. Outside linebackers, there's only 2, 1 on each side, so Rod Martin is going to get in this video by default. I really don't know how good these cards are because we can't see their zone. If you're strictly looking at pass rushing and run stopping attributes, not great. 89 speed, very fast, definitely looks good there. 92 finesse move, but the power move is super weak at 66. Block shed isn't great either at 82, so he's not going to be great against the run. Speed rusher for sure, but if you throw in a solid zone on this card, now we're looking at a really, really good card. And on the left side, we got Chad Greenway, who has 88 speed, again, pretty fast there. The top speed right now is going to be at 90 at outside linebacker with that Leonard Floyd Team of the Week LTD coming out today. But he gives you 91 block shed. It's going to help against the run, but power move 71, finesse move 84. Again, not very good. Run stopper archetype. Let's see what his zone coverage is looking like as well. Now on to the secondary. 2 corners, gonna mention them both in this video. Good for different reasons. D'Angelo Hall, under 6 foot, so that's always a concern when it comes to MUT, especially this year with some of the dominating wide receivers being Megatron, Plaxico Burress, like all of these 6'4", 6'5", 6 foot guys, 6'6" guys. So D'Angelo Hall probably going to be better a slot corner, but if you run like a spinner scheme on defense, I mean, 92 speed, extremely fast, 88 press is pretty good, but the 92 man, 92 zone hybrid coverage there, he's just really versatile, and that's why I like this card a lot. The other one's going to be Samari Roll, who's 6 foot even, so he gives you a little bit more height, -1 on the speed at 91. The press coverage, I think, concerns me the most. A better zone corner, 85 press, 89 man, but 94 zone coverage. So if you got, the right strategy items, there's some out there that +3 zone. We're almost looking at a card that gets 99 zone, and we're only, a little bit over past mid-October. So this card looks pretty solid as well, especially if you're running a heavy zone scheme. And then safeties, there's 4 of them, 2 free safety, 2 strong safety. We got 1 of each. Glover Quinn, I like this card a lot as well. 91 speed, 87 hit power, but look at that zone at 94. Again, with the strategy items, getting a free safety with 97 zone is extremely good this early in the year. Don't worry about him coming up and play the run. Like the tackle at 83 is a little bit low, but the zone and even the man being at 89 with that speed, very good looking card. And then the final one, which we talked about at the beginning of the video, is going to be Victor Greene. For the most part, pretty much all of this, I didn't pick these players based on the special boosts that they get, but +1 to man coverage with all other Jets players is really big. Other than that, it's still a pretty good card. 91 speed, 88 hit power, 81 man. You don't want to put him in man coverage a lot, but he also gives you 92 zone. So he's got, good hit power to force fumbles. He can come up and make some tackles in the run game, run support archetype, 90 tackle, 91 speed, and 92 zone. So I think we got some really good looking cards coming out of this promo tomorrow. I think the biggest question is how expensive they're going to be. Who is going to be the champion card? That's yet to be revealed. That's happening at 7 o'clock tonight on Twitter. Because if it's a really, really good card, then a lot of people are going to try to get all 32 of these done. And we'll just have to see how those sets are broken down and how many cards and, how the market goes after they come out. But those are your best cards. Let me know if you think I left anybody off the list. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.